In 2008, some of the most brilliant financial minds on the planet lost everything. Not because they lacked information, but because of a flaw hardwired into every human brain. And you have it too. Today, you're going to understand exactly what it is. And more importantly, how to use it against itself. Here's what nobody tells you about financial intelligence. IQ doesn't protect you from financial ruin. In fact, studies from Princeton and Cornell show that higher cognitive ability often correlates with more complex rationalizations. Meaning, smart people don't make fewer mistakes. They just make better-sounding excuses for the same mistakes. Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman spent 40 years documenting one uncomfortable truth. We are not rational actors. We are emotional animals wearing a rational costume. In the 1700s, Sir Isaac Newton, the man who invented calculus, explained gravity, and is considered one of the greatest minds in human history, lost the equivalent of $4 million in today's money in the South Sea bubble. He watched the stock go up, held back, watched it go up more, bought at the peak, watched it crash, lost nearly everything. He later said, "I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people." Even Newton couldn't override the same cognitive bias you and I face every single day. The one psychologists call the fear of missing out, or FOMO, and it destroyed him financially. Kahneman's research identified what he called System 1 and System 2 thinking. System 1 is fast, automatic, emotional. It's the part of your brain that reacted to the Bitcoin hype in 2021 and told you to buy everything. System 2 is slow, deliberate, logical. It's the part that knows you should hold long-term, but gets overridden the moment the market drops 20% in a week. The problem isn't that you have System 1. The problem is that under financial stress, System 2 goes offline, and System 1 grabs the wheel. Every panic sell, every FOMO buy, every "this time it's different." System 1, not stupidity, biology. The Stoics understood this 2,000 years before neuroscience confirmed it. Epictetus wrote, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the opinions about things." In financial terms, a stock dropping 30% is just a number, your reaction to that number. That's where your wealth is either built or destroyed. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the Roman Empire, practiced what he called the view from above, stepping back mentally and asking, in 10 years, does this decision matter? Apply that to your portfolio today. Your wealth is not decided by the market. It is decided by who you are on the day the market panics. So what does this actually look like in practice? 3 actionable principles. First, Build a decision journal. Every time you want to make a financial move, buy, sell, reallocate, write down why. The act of writing activates System 2. It creates distance between impulse and action. Second, create a 48-hour rule. No financial decision made in the heat of a market event. 48 hours of waiting eliminates 80% of reactive bad decisions, according to behavioral finance research from the University of Chicago. Third, define your enough number before you need it. Not your goal. You're enough. The number at which you stop and say, "This is sufficient." Without an anchor, the brain will always find a reason to do more, risk more, chase more. You don't need a higher salary to build wealth. You don't need a perfect stock pick. You need to become the kind of person who remains calm when everyone else is in chaos. That is the Stoic advantage. That is the behavioral edge. And that's what this channel is built to give you every single week. If this way of thinking about money resonates with you, subscribe. No hype, no shortcuts, just the timeless principles that actually work.